The longest journey a person takes is the journey inward. Going to India from the very first time and continues on every single time, becoming one of the most clarifying and distilling things in our life, because it brings you back to what really matters, and you get outside of all of the trappings of life and the things that are completely unnecessary, and you get down and you see people that live their lives in a way that they're focused on just getting the very basics. We drove to the airport in a car that had a hole in the floor of it, and that went all the way down to the road. And it was so different and so scary. And we laid in bed that first night, and we were just completely silent. And then all of a sudden, John said, "Do you want to talk?" And I was like, "Yes." He goes, "What are we doing?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And he goes, "I want to go home." I said, "I do too." I said, "I'm scared. I don't know what I'm doing." We felt completely, afraid, and didn't really know what to expect. And then the morning came, and sunshine came, and the people came to be with us. Kitty? Go find your friends. Where'd they go? The way that I found that I could fit in with this organization was my love of taking pictures started with our first trip to India, and looking into those people's faces and realizing that I could learn something and gain something from that, and help them in some way, and just I wanted to tell the story. I just felt this burning, and if I didn't, I was just gonna blow. We'll make you look like Cinderella in your picture. Cinderella. Oh my goodness. It's a safe place. I mean, it's like a haven for them. And that big tree out in front of Tannery Road is I love that. We call it the tree of life, because everything happens under that tree. We have these little classrooms, and yesterday they were doing the mango, banana, banana. It was so cute. I got pictures of them doing that with their teacher. It was adorable. What's your name?
Akshaya.
Akshayla? Spell it.
A-K-S-H-A-Y-A.
Can you laugh? Oh my goodness. Oh, how about this one? Woo! Big muscles. Beautiful girl. You like that, don't you? See everything. Look at everything that was around me. But I didn't want to just look. I wanted to learn how to see things, and really see things from the heart. And actually, with my photography, my mantra for my photography is lighting with the sun, seeing with the heart. I dreamed of, I'd watch these videos, these hope videos that would show objects that were in all these incredible places, and I would just be so taken with the photographs and with just the taking in the whole context of what I was looking at. And I dreamed of just being able to do that even a single time. And you know, it has been so incredible to me to realize that I really get to do this. I really get to come to this place and be with these people and document that whole experience. The people that took care of us when we were here were from Hope Foundation. And they were incredible. I mean, they took such good care of us and made sure that all of our needs were met, made sure that we were safe, made sure that we were fed, made sure that we had clean water and all of the little things that we needed to make our trip safe and successful and healthy.
Good afternoon. I would like to welcome all of you on behalf of Hope Nursery and Primary School. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
These flowers from our garden. Children actually grew the
Oh.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
They depend on plants for food. They are called as consumers. So, Indian place value என்ன இருக்கு?
What do you enjoy about the Hope School?
I like lemonade. The fees is so low in the school. Then we have a playground, library, many activities. My father is fisherman.
A fisherman. Does he go on a boat? Is he in a boat? He goes out to sea in a boat?
Yes, sir, yes.
Yes, in a boat. What do you enjoy about the Hope School?
Drawing.
You like
Drawing.
drawing. And what is your favorite subject?
English.
English. You're very good at English. Very good. And what would you like to be when you grow up?
Teacher.
A teacher.
One brother. One sister.
What is your favorite sport?
Cricket.
Cricket. Fun. And do you have brothers or sisters?
Small.
One younger sister. And what standard is she in?
Small baby.
Small baby. Okay. What is your ambition? Doctor. What job do you want when you grow up? Police?
Good morning. What is your name?
My name is Nisha.
Nisha? What about her mother?
அம்மா என்ன பண்றாங்க?
அம்மா பால் செய்றாங்க.
என்ன வேலை?
வீட்ல சாப்பாடு செய்றாங்க.
No, she's housewife.
Does she have any brothers or sisters?
உனக்கு அக்கா இருக்கிறாங்களா?
அக்கா
எத்தனை அக்கா?
ஒரு அக்கா தான்.
எங்க இருக்கிறாங்க? இங்க படிக்கிறாங்களா? இங்க ஹோப்ல படிக்கிறாங்களா?
போயிருக்காங்க. அங்க.
She's have one elder sister.
What about favorite thing to do after school?
தூங்குறது. டாக்டர்.
Doctor.
A doctor. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you சொல்லுங்க.
Thank you.
I could not handle being focused on people's misery, and that, you know, I wanted to see them outside of just people in difficult circumstances. And I wanted to be able to really connect with them as human beings. Woo! Yes! Chapathi! Chapathi. Can you say chapati?
Chapathi சொல்லுங்க. Chapathi.
Oh yeah, work it, girl. Can you dance around? The thing I also appreciate about Hope is they don't, when you come here to volunteer, they don't say, come here and you're going to do this, this, and this. They're like, okay, so what do you do? What are your skills? What can you do? And then they figure out a way to plug in your abilities into whatever it is that the need is. And so that people don't feel like you already feel like a fish out of water, but you feel like there is a way for you to contribute, that you can use the skills that you have to be able to help in a very practical way. And I appreciate that about them a lot. It makes a difference.
Oh no.
So yesterday when we were walking through the village, we took a couple pictures, and then pretty much I figured if I walked through with my camera, the pictures would come to me, and then you knew that it was okay. And then the next thing I knew, I was like the Pied Piper. Thank you. Walking through with all these little kids, and then it got to be where there were like grown men and families, and just there's this funny little group of people walking behind us.
Let me do one more. There's one.
நேற்று வரேன் நாங்கள்
They're so like over the top. Like, they're just great.
She's asking me, what kind of job you're doing? I'm telling her, there is a job, there is her job.
This is my job.
Ah.
Want a photo?
ஃபோட்டோ எடுக்கணுமான்னு கேட்குறாங்க. அவங்க ஃபோட்டோகிராஃபர், அதான் அவங்க வேலையே. நம்ம ஊர்லலாம் பொம்பளைங்க எடுக்கிறது இல்லை. இவங்க
எங்க உட்காந்துக்கிறாங்களோ அங்கே போட்டோ எடுக்கணும். வெள்ளக்காரர்கள் அதான் வேலை.
அப்ப எனக்கு
வேலை இல்லை.
இவனுக்கு வேலை இல்லை எனக்கு.
அவருக்கு தான் வேலை.
அவருக்கு தான் வேலையா?
ஐயோ பல்ல பாரு. வாடா பாரு. எப்படி இரும்பாரு.
It's like the story that they tell of the man where he's collecting starfish and throwing them back into the sea. And another person comes up and says, the waves are going to come and bring more. This is futile. You're not even making a difference. And he reaches down and he picks up another starfish and he throws it in and he says, well, it made a difference to that one. One fisherman told me one time when we were in his hut, he was a little guy in a Kutiandi, he lives in this fishing village at Tharangambadi. And I said, so, with the translator there, I said, so what has hope meant to you in recovering from the tsunami? And he said, for us, Hope Foundation are like shining stars. And here's this grown man with tears in his eyes talking to this white lady that he's never known. But he opened up and was vulnerable with me because I was associated with an organization that had been so pivotal to him being able to put his family back together. That's something to be proud of. That's something to just be so grateful to be a part of. I'm documenting, number one, the progress that the tsunami villages have made in putting their lives back together with the help of the assorted sponsors and things that have worked through Hope. And in being able to give that information back to the sponsors where they can look and see, wow, we are making a difference. We've thrown not only just one starfish back in, we've got this way to throw a whole bunch back in. And we can do something. And then it compels them to do more because you feel like you're appreciated and what you're doing matters. And I was taken by all of the stuff all of the hard things that I saw because it was so different. But I didn't want to make that my focus. I felt that, I needed to look somewhere else. And so intuitively, I looked to the eyes and to the face and the body. And sometimes, that to me, it can be risky because sometimes you look and it's hard to absorb what you see. Because these people, some of these people are just living such a difficult life. And I feel bad for the things in my own life that I take for granted, But at the same time, I feel sometimes I look at those people and it gives me strength and it gives me purpose because they are so resilient. The world is round, and what seems like the end is oftentimes the beginning, and I love that.